So
Y'all can't see yet.
we have. It looks like a bear, but it's not a bear.
It does not look like
It's a volcano, but it's not done. So y'all can't judge me. So if y'all talking about some, he can't paint, he can't do nothing.
What did you do?
Like that.
So, what's your masterpiece?
So as you can see here, I went for the basic canvas theme where I don't do nothing. I just leave it alone and turn it around and say it's art, because you know art can be anything nowadays. My painting means this is the evil, this is the good, and then the volcano represents me, and the eruptions is life, and it's like they're both trying to get there, but only one can get there. And so the one that's winning is the good, Jesus.
This would be like if I could just leave and not have to deal with these people no more.
Thank you. Hello, Joshua here, and today I want to talk about the painting that I've recently done with a couple friends. A couple weeks ago, I hung out with some friends and we decided to do some random paintings, and I just kind of painted what was on my heart at the time. Didn't really know any meaning or what was going to be the message behind this painting. I was just doing it for fun. After I painted it, I didn't know what it meant, and I wanted to get some input from some other friends and just to see what they received from the painting. So here's what other people have received from this painting.
Like, this looks like if I'm in a season of like, because I heard a sermon today about doubt. Like, if I'm in that season and just like, if God was to speak to me through dreams or something like that, like that's how like he'll portray himself.
Shadow that stands out, and there's like an essence of light behind it. So I think about, I feel like the bridge is kind of, can be either you're entering heaven, you're leaving heaven to touch the earth and bless people around you.
These colors, they're really deep and passionate, but then you put some white in it to give it some like peace and calm. And then this like figure made me think of Jesus. Is this the narrow doorway, or is this one too big? Is he gonna be This is, I've never thought of it, but I like that it's bricks because it's like firm, stability. Like this is not going anywhere anytime soon. But not only that, look at all the growth coming from it. So there must be something bringing all of this growth. Because this sure isn't grass or soil. Like where's the growth coming from? Is it coming from him?
Work menacingly playful because of the way the iconicity of the spatial relationship spatially undermines the remarkable handling of light. But no one's talking about how the jargon of the beautiful spatial time influx of the space-time continuum really tries to like create these tidal sequences in the, but you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, you know, Jesus talks about these things in the Jordan River about the colors of things. Is it hot in here? Is that just me? Whew. The spirit is alive. Because of the coloring of it, I want to get closer to this, whatever this is. I want to walk because it feels welcoming. It feels like I'm supposed to. It's like all of this around here. It feels like there's life that I'm walking towards. And so that's what I want to kind of embrace, and that's what I want to like walk towards and make my way. Like, it's creating a path for me already. Like, it's set in stone. Like, it's set in place. Literally set in stone.
When you've flown as far as you can go and you can't go anymore, you're halfway there. And then the little bird was like, or the other bird was like, "What are you saying?" She was like, "We're halfway there."
This is what we're after. This is what we kind of are trying to get to. But we have to get to this. Like we have to see this as regular people, and like, you know, we have to get to this part, you know, because not everybody can see this. Not everybody can get to this. But like once we get there, I see something that's inside that we're all trying to get to. And so all that it takes is just walking through this entryway and just seeing how bright it is. Just seeing like it's like just imagine you stepping into that, but like that's where you're supposed to be. That's what we're all trying to get to. But it's
I waited to film the rest of this video because I didn't receive the meaning until a week later, and that's when it hit me.
I received a message of foundation. The arch represented people, how we are imperfect and we have cracks and we have things that are common that only God can take care of. The arch to me represented how we are built off of God and how His word is our foundation. But there are things in our life that hinder us from being who we want to be fully. To me, the cracks represent those imperfections. Only God's love and God's grace and mercy can cover up those imperfections. When I saw the flowers and the vines and everything growing, it also showed growth, and that growth is only from Him. His presence was represented by the green mist that was towards the bottom. It is what caused the growth to keep the arch together. So when I look at this painting, I see myself and I see how God is keeping me together, and how for many people, the only way that we can stay put together is if we have Him at the center of our life.